Hi, my name is Kimberly Hankins, and I'm a violinist, violist, and a yoga instructor. I mostly teach yoga for musicians, and I'm so excited to be here on Suzanne's Vibrant Violin blog as one of the featured violinists. And I just wanted to share a little bit with you about myself. So, I am not at all from a musical family. My parents were in the medical field, and it took me kind of a long time to realize that music was something that I really wanted to pursue as a career. And violin was something that I loved playing ever since I was in elementary school. I absolutely loved playing the violin. And I went through these phases where I loved it and then I didn't so much love it. And it wasn't until I joined a youth orchestra that I realized, oh my gosh, this is what I love to do. This is what I want to keep pursuing. And I probably could have explored another career path, but I realized that if I didn't try now, I would never likely have an opportunity again. So I kept playing violin, loved violin, and my senior year of high school, I really wanted to be in the top orchestra of my youth orchestra, and so I made the decision to audition on violin and viola. I taught myself viola in a few months and ended up getting into the top orchestra on viola and violin, which was super exciting. But I made the decision that I really wanted to see what it was like to play in the viola section of an orchestra. Ended up falling in love with it. I still played violin. I played violin all the way through undergrad, all the way through grad school when I was at Indiana University. And I played many gigs on violin. I love the way that it feels to play in chamber music. I love connecting with other musicians, and it's an experience unlike anything else. And if you're someone that is wondering if playing violin is the right thing for you, absolutely try it and try to play in duets, trios, anything that you possibly can. I know right now it's a little hard because everything is virtual right now, everything's moving online, but there are so many different resources out there to connect via recordings or on Zoom or any number of things that you can still get that experience of making music together. And going back to what I was saying before, when I was in undergrad, so I was playing viola a lot, I was playing violin still, I was doing all of these things to prepare myself for grad school, and I pushed myself past my limits, and which I thought at the time was a good thing because, oh my gosh, I need to be the best. I need to catch up for all of this lost time that I haven't played viola, and I got really injured. I remember practicing one day, and I don't even remember what I was practicing, but I was practicing and practicing, and suddenly I couldn't hold my arm up anymore. Found out that I had tendonitis, and through yoga and movement and taking better care of my body, learning how to listen to what my body was telling me, I was able to move past that injury, successfully get into grad school, do all of the things that I wanted to do. And it wasn't until later that I realized, oh, there's something to that. That's really interesting how movement was able to help me not only recover from injury, but prevent injury. And so I learned as much as I possibly could about functional anatomy. I went through a Pilates training. I went through different martial arts practices. I went through just all of these different things to try and learn as much as I possibly could. And now I love helping other musicians find freedom from injury, feel freedom when they're playing, and just feel good in their bodies. I think that playing music isn't something that should be painful, but many times we end up feeling like it's not the most comfortable thing in the world to do because we want to push past our limits. We want to focus on the music. We don't want to have to focus on what we're physically doing. And so my advice for you, if you're somebody that really resonates with that and you're like, man, my arm hurts when I play, or this hurts when I play, Make sure that you're taking care of your basic needs. Make sure that you're drinking enough water, getting enough sleep, eating vegetables, and making sure that you take time to break when you're practicing. Don't just go through non-stop. I think it's important that we take these little breaks for ourselves, take time to rest, just as much as we need to practice and push ourselves as well. So anyway, thank you so much for being here. I've written quite a bit about me and my story that you're welcome to read. And yeah, if you'd like to connect with me, please reach out. I'm on Instagram as The Aligned Musician, and that is me, and I always love connecting to other musicians and talking about musicians' wellness kind of stuff, or even just nerding out about music. All right, take care. Thank you so much.